Binary stars! The binary stars! Lift off and the clock has started. The binary stars! The binary stars!
Nice to be in orbit.
Welcome everybody to another episode of Binary Star Wrestling, the best wrestling channel on YouTube, on any tube in the known and unknown universe. I am Chris Adams, the Super Suplexer.
And I am Henry Liverman, the Suplex Scholar.
Suplex Scholar, dude, we got a lot to talk about. This is like a chonked up week, man. We got, of course, we got Dynamite tonight. We've got Collision Saturday. We've got Ring of Honor, and then it all leads up to Dynasty.
That's right.
Dude. Like, this is going to be a huge one.
I know, dude. Road to Dynasty has been pretty crazy so far.
It's been on fire. They've been hitting most things, I think. I mean, they had that misstep of the Dynamite after Revolution, I think, was really the only kind of weak thing in the build.
I think so too. I think it was the only like sort of straight up a little bit weaker, which sort of sucks because I saw the streaming, or not streaming numbers, but the viewership numbers for that episode were a lot higher. So like a lot of people, I think a lot of people tuned in to the pay-per-view, or at least saw bits and pieces of it on social or something. Tuned into Dynasty, and it kind of sucks that, like, you know, we ended up having people out, injuries, illnesses, you know, whatever. And so we kind of ended up having a little bit of a Frankenstein of an episode. But
yeah, there was some life in there. I mean, Frankenstein was in fact alive, and he could think, just like that episode. There was goodness in it, but it kind of limped to the end, I remember. But ever since then, they've been rocking and rolling.
I think so too. I mean, I texted you where I was like, "We are back, baby!" Like,
back, baby.
Like, Dynamite and Collision last week were bangers.
Yeah, they were.
Like, super duper good. I'm feeling pretty good about the road to Dynasty so far.
I am too. So look, we've got 6 matches announced. One of them on the 0 hour, but let's talk about it. I mean, look, we've got stuff that we want to get into to catch up on, but I think everyone out there is really primarily interested in what we think is going to happen at Dynasty. So let's appease our orbiters, man, and let's rock and roll on some match predictions and discussions.
Hell yeah!
Right off the bat, coming off of Easter weekend, we've got the God versus the Devil, MJF versus Kenny Omega. I'm going to go right out the gate, and I'm saying that MJF wins.
We're aligned.
Oh, we are? Okay. Yeah.
I don't even need to. I don't need to think about it. Like, I know his reign is too good.
Yeah, it is. And he's doing too much. I mean, he's going to Indies and defending it there and bringing people into the company. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a close one? Like, I mean, it's going to be competitive, but do you think it's going to be one of those nail biters where it's like, holy shit, we just don't know until the end?
That's a good question, because I hadn't considered, do I think that MJF will win outright, or is he going to cheat his way into a victory?
Oh.
Like, in some capacity. Like, will there be another Screwdriver-esque incident?
My hope is that he just out wrestles Kenny Omega. Because if he's trying to just show that he is the greatest to do it,
sure,
you know, let him beat Kenny clean, hard, well fought, but clean. It's not like Kenny Omega would suffer anything if he lost that way to MJF.
Yeah, that's true, because there's not a risk of him, like, I don't know, not getting over or anything like that. Like, I mean, he's such a beloved figure as it is.
Yeah.
That, I mean, I would prefer it if MJF won essentially clean.
I would too. We are aligned.
The stars have aligned.
I'm excited. I mean, the build has been good. They've obviously been playing on the spiritual stuff with it being the week after Easter.
Yeah.
I actually kind of like that. To me, there's just no denying that. They can't have been accidentally playing up some cosmological battle.
Yeah.
You know, during Holy Week. So I thought that was actually pretty brilliant marketing.
I thought so too, because he's been portraying himself as the devil for a long time now.
Yeah, he has.
And like, it honestly didn't connect with me, because like, I also knew that Kenny Omega's the God. But it didn't super connect with me until they kind of began having this feud where I was like, oh shit, we're talking God versus the devil here.
That's right. Orbiters and super orbiters. If you've got something to say, make sure you drop it in the comments because we're checking them because we are doing predictions right now. So if you happen to be catching us, let us know.
Yeah, I'm happy to hear. I'm happy to hear conflicting opinions, even though they will be wrong.
That's right. Yeah, we will allow your presence to be known on our channel. We'll gladly take your $5. $10 if you want to offer a super orbit to somebody else. But still, when you are in our orbit, you're wrong, baby.
That's right. You align or you're wrong.
That's right. Get out of here. Get out of here.
All right, let's talk fucking tag teams, man. We got
Tag team.
FTR versus Cope and Cage. All right, what are you thinking? Who do you think will take it before we go into if they should take it?
Yeah. I think Cope and Cage will take it.
I agree.
I do not think that they should take
I agree.
Yeah. I just don't, man. Like, come on.
I know, but it's like they kind of have to, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm saying this, and it will end up being a fucking FTR victory. Like our last,
Right. Yeah. We're gonna be like, yeah, we know it.
I know, based on our last, our track record from the last pay-per-view.
Yeah. Yeah.
But to me,
we're experts at this shit.
right? Yeah. To me, it seems like Cope and Cage will take it. I mean, they haven't really wrestled yet, right? Like since their return.
Not like this. Right, since their return, how they just been hitting people with chairs, wearing beanies and looking,
showing up looking angry.
Looking like Steve Buscemi, in the hallway. Hello, kids, fellow children.
How do you do, fellow young wrestlers?
Yeah. I mean, why knock them? But they can go for sure.
Yeah.
But it feels a little weird. Yeah, they are legends, and they cemented their status as legends in WWE, right? Their tag team partnership is a WWE thing, and it's awesome, and they did incredible stuff. But I just don't know if they need to be it, unless they'll win at Dynasty, defend them until All In, and then put over a younger team.
Yeah. That seems like a reasonable prediction.
I could rock with that.
I could rock with that. Then it's taken by like the Rascals or some shit.
Oh, that would be cool to see your team. What if they end up booking like a 4-way for the tag teams, tag team titles at All In, and
with like
ladder matches?
Oh, with like Private Party or something as the fourth.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That actually would be. Ooh, or this is gonna bring up another topic. I would love to see the swirl.
The swirl, dude. I do fucking love the swirl.
I really like the lethal swirl too.
Yeah,
like them with Jay Lethal.
Lethal twist.
That's it. Yeah, them with Jay Lethal is really good. And like I've thought about this a bunch before where I'm like, do I want the swirl more on AEW, or is it almost better for them to stay as kind of like, look, we're like the champs of Ring of Honor.
Right.
And it's like, I kind of feel like they're better for Ring of Honor as much as I would like to see them more like on AEW.
I agree. I think they're better for Ring of Honor because they keep the game up in Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
Right. Who would it be in Ring of Honor if the swirl became primarily AEW?
I don't know.
I mean, the tag team champs are still the Mortos and the Spanish God, Santa Guevara. But
yeah, but you run
the Outrunners.
Yeah, but it's like it really seems like Ring of Honor is kind of moving away from strict 2-person tag teams. Like you see a lot of the like mix. Like you always have like the 8-man stuff with LFG and Shane Taylor. You see a lot of them, and then aren't Sammy Guevara and the Beast? Are they part of LFG?
Yeah.
Yeah. So then you see some other tag stuff with like a Go-Go, but he's part of Shane Taylor. So,
right. That's right.
Yes. Yeah,
yeah, they do have a lot of these these things that are weaving in and out, and
Yeah, and then
Do you think maybe it's just to feature people? That's what it seems
Maybe.
like to me, to get people featured, paid, working.
yeah, I get that, and I don't mean this to sound like a criticism.
No.
But it seems like they're kind of moving away from like strict 2-person tag teams. And then, but I agree that it does seem to kind of make it more feature heavy, because now you can have these people like in multiple matches per episode, like, but they don't even necessarily have to be wrestling. Like,
Featured managers on the side, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So,
There's a fluidity to Ring of Honor that I think I really do like.
yeah.
You know, like people just pop in, like Robin Renegade. I mean, she's cool. I don't know anything about her. She wrestles pretty well.
Right. Yeah.
Is this what she does for her job? Yeah. I mean, we're far off now. But back to the swirl. Back to Dynasty. Let's hope that it's a 4-way tag team match at All In. That Cope and Cage lose and put over a bitter.
Yes, and I would.
A younger
yeah,
team.
and I wouldn't mind a like continued feud between Cope and Cage and FTR.
No.
Like, I don't think that's bad, but you need some stakes in order to do that, and so I
Yeah.
think for that, Cope and Cage have to win.
Right. I could do it. I could rock with it. All right, on to what? Mox versus Will Ospreay. Let's talk about
I
it.
feel this might be our first divergence.
You tell me.
I think that Ospreay has it.
We agree.
Hey,
Oh!
the stars stay aligned.
We align. We need a star dance. Well, early on, the early days, what was that one that we would do when we first started getting into this? It was like, "Yeah, stars align." We need a much better
I know.
one than that
We
now.
could something with jazz hands.
Stars align. Yeah, let's do jazz hands. We used to just do fireworky.
Yeah,
let's
now
do
we got jazz hands. I think that'll be good.
Oh, look, it makes sense. 1 year.
Hey, yeah,
Oh!
beautiful. I mean, we planned that all along.
Beautiful.
We planned that all along.
We did. We seeded that 5 years ago. If you've been with us since the beginning, you know. You know.
Yeah, we didn't come up with that just now. That's been the plan.
All right, so we are in alignment that Will Ospreay takes it. And you know what? Let's see if we diverge here. I think Will Ospreay takes it with a brutality that makes him turn a bit.
Interesting.
Shades of gray, maybe. But he called Mox a cunt.
That's true.
Like, he's been cussing every promo.
Yeah, that's true. That is like heelish behavior.
Yeah. He's got a dark beard, dark hair, like he's been presenting in sweatpants and
He's
shit.
coming
like,
in,
he's not been
and he seems to be fueled by like anger and resentment.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think I align with that too. And I mean, and we've kind of seen Mox moving more towards the lighter side of things, like than he was even a few years ago, right? Or whenever, a year and a half ago. I feel like he's become more of that, anti-hero almost.
I doubt this will happen. But let's just imagine this plays out. That Ospreay wins and then he brutalizes Mox and takes his place in the Death Rider.
Ah, that's interesting. I thought you were going to say that Mox leaves the Death Riders. Because I think that will happen. That's tough to say.
I think it has to happen because the crowd still boos everybody else.
Yeah.
Except Mox.
Yeah.
And the Death
Yeah, because they require a leader figure like that, though. The hard ethos, kind of.
So do you think... I mean, I just don't think it would happen. But if it did, I'm trying to imagine. If that's the storytelling route they take, I don't think I would like it.
What would Mox be up?
But I don't know,
What would
dude.
Mox be up to in this scenario? Just doing like singles matches?
Kicked out of the Death Riders, like crashed down to the bottom. No, he's not. It's not time.
It will happen though.
Yeah. It
Like
will.
I think that is how the Death Riders will disband. Is Mox leave? Mox will leave in some capacity. They'll hobble along for a bit, and then they'll I don't know, go their separate ways, or, fall prey to another charismatic leader of some kind.
What would Will Ospreay look like as this sort of like the assassin, the head assassin of the assassins, right? Since this whole thing is Assassin's Creed. What is in John Wick? Did you watch this movie?
Yeah, I think I've seen the first 2, maybe 3.
Okay, well, but in the 4th one, you figure out that there's this like lead assassin who lives in the desert.
Cool.
He's a Bedouin, and he's in charge of the entire like Assassin's Guild. Like, what if that was Will Ospreay?
He's like the assassin's assassin.
Yeah, like his character becomes that.
That could be kind of cool.
I guess that could be interesting.
I could see that. There are avenues, because like I just the fundamental character of the Death Riders would need to change, like if
with
Ospreay at the helm, yeah, because I don't think he could just step in and be Mox, right?
No way.
Yeah, but Mox is setting up a lot of this, a lot of this stuff, like their kind of Death Rider creed and like the way that they be, kind of.
Yeah.
And so, like, I think it could work, but I think there would be a shift.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right. Maybe as soon as, like, he takes one of the King Kong lariats, from Mox and goes, does one of those, like, backwards flip and then kip up and then, like, kicks him and then just starts tearing him up. Like, you see something inside of Ospreay coming out. That I think that could be neat.
I guess something is gonna happen. Like, like, I don't think it's just gonna be your run-of-the-mill, pinfall.
He gonna fuck him
wham,
up.
bam, yeah.
I do think he's gonna fuck him up.
I think so, too.
He's gonna take that belt. He's gonna fuck him up good. He's gonna
Whoa, hey!
I
thought I did.
It's that time! Dude, where's Ishii? Tomohiro Ishii is desirous to be found, friends. So far, only a couple people have actually found Ishii in the preceding ones. But with that grunting noise from our good friend Tomohiro Ishii, that signifies that it is time to find Ishii.
All right.
It's time to play.
That's right.
It's time to play what? It's time to play
time to play Where Ishii.
This time, I made the image so big that people won't be able to see us laughing and smiling behind it as they look for him and listen to the, once again, not quite Jeopardy, but it's awesome. Thank you for finding that.
You're very welcome. Yes, so let's see if y'all can find Ishii.
Now, this one is a special Easter edition. It's not the sacred one. By now, you could tell it's the secular one. I don't even know where this particular parade is occurring, but our good friend Tomohiro Ishii does. That's why he's there, and that's why you have to find him.
That's right. So leave a comment about where Ishii, and we will come up with a very special prize for you.
That was, okay, an imaginary 1 minute. How long do we actually give Orbiters? How long do you feel like we should give you to play Where's Ishii?
I'm not against them pausing the video too. If
they can pause.
Yeah, so like
That's right.
however long it takes you to find Ishii, it's more about speed in this instance.
That's right. Be the first one. If you need to pause, cool. But with that, we will say goodbye to our friend Tomohiro Ishii. And let's move on to Tekla versus Jamie Hayter.
Oh,
give me what you got.
This is a tough one because I would like Jamie Hayter to win, but I think that Tekla will win.
We align.
We're looking cooler than ever today.
We're so ridiculous. I think Tekla wins.
Yeah.
She just signed some healthy new contract with AEW. I can't imagine at this point that she loses it. But no, I just don't think
I don't see a scenario where she can. It's similar to an MJF situation where it's like she's doing too well.
Yeah. She is.
Like she's killing it as the women's champ right now. Like her promos are fantastic. Her matches are really good. Like I love the Triangle of Madness. Like I don't really have any major critiques. I think she goes on killing it, at least until All In, and I do think that she'll be dethroned by someone.
Maybe Jamie Hayter wins it at All In.
Maybe.
Remember though that the first All In they did that feel good win with Saraya, so she could feel good with it, and I think Mariah May won it. Did she win it at Wembley also?
I can't remember.
So they have this thing with like letting British women be crowned champ.
Oh yeah.
So maybe that's where it is.
That would make sense. Like, especially if we think that but I wonder who will be the women's tag champs. Like, 'cause Divine Dominion can't feasibly hold it for that long, right? I guess I don't know.
I mean, they're being booked at Divine Dominion. They're being booked as just legitimate, like, incarnations of the underworld and the overworld.
Right.
Like,
yeah, I guess it's hard to argue with that. Yeah.
I think if they book them as like a Goldberg-esque tag team who just plows through everybody, including the main players, to establish that legacy, that would be the way I would do it.
Yeah, because my thinking would be that, like, whoever, like, I feel like that All In will be where, like, some sort of one of the newer women's tag divisions is really shining, unless they're holding out for a return of Babes of Wrath.
Yeah, they could. It was such a weird way they broke up.
I agree.
I still think that was so stupid. Like, in a little segment that they didn't give any, like...
We didn't even know they were having problems.
It's like, yeah. And when you come into a segment like that from commercial, you usually aren't thinking that those are going to be like the most revelatory moments,
right?
So that could have been somebody's pee break or their snack break, and then you deliver this thing. Yeah, maybe they'll come back together.
That seems kind of underwhelming, though. I don't know.
It was underwhelming. Tekla though wins. Do you think she wins with cheating, dirty assistance from the Sisters of Sin?
Yes.
I do too.
Yeah.
I don't think it can't be clean.
I don't think it'll be a clean win, because they're definitely I think that they're positioning Jamie Hayter for something like this, and so in order for it not to be like a dent to her, it's like there needs to be some kind of cheating. Like, I mean, they've already done brass knucks, so I'm not sure what the step up from that is. Maybe she smuggles in a flail. Like something like that,
Well, see, she's Austrian, so maybe she like brings in a beer stein and
just clobbers her with it.
She chokes her with lederhosen. Wait, do Austrians wear lederhosen? I know Germans.
Yeah, but it's lederhosen.
I kind of thought Austrian.
I feel like they did, because lederhosen is from Bavaria, right? It's southern Germany.
Would. Yeah.
Our Bavarian orbiters can let us know if lederhosen extends beyond the Bavaria sphere.
That's right. And if not, curse me in German, because I don't know it well enough to be offended. All right, Tekla wins. She wins dirty. She wins toxic.
I believe so, yes.
How much blood do you think? You think that's going to be a real bloody one? I do.
I kind of do too. I think that
and the Mox.
That's what I was about to say. I think the Mox one will be bloody as well, but I do not think MJF and Kenny will be.
And if any, it's like that kind of incidental, like
cut on the
just hard fight,
cut on the forehead kind of blood or some shit.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I think so too. Ooh,
Yes.
The next one is Andrade El Idolo versus Darby Allin.
All right, let's see. I'm gonna get my hands ready. Let's go on go when I say 3, 2, 1.
We say who we think will win.
3, 2, one.
Darby Allin. Fuck. I really did not think we'd align on that.
That's hilarious.
It's
Everyone.
It's gonna be Darby Allin, and I'm preemptively pissed about it. Like, I'm already mad, right? Well, they've
Expectations are just pre-planned resentment.
I'm already pissed about it. Well, they've
Why?
Okay. I was thinking about it more. Here is the problem I have with Darby Allin is sexist connotations of this trope aside. They're making him into kind of a Marty Stew character, right? Where, you know what I'm talking about, with like a Mary Sue character kind of.
Yeah.
And which, again,
It's got Teflon, just kind of bounces through a story, gets
which, not a great trope name, not a huge fan of that, but I do feel like it accurately explains what's happening here. At least from my perspective, is like, his whole shtick thus far has just been like, cannot be defeated. Like, cannot be bested.
Cannot.
Like, cannot be pinned. I will sustain whatever injury is possible, and then I will win. You can bury me in the fucking desert, and I will come back. I crash this car.
Yeah, yes.
It's like a fucking Terminator. It just keeps...
Yeah, you're right.
Like, it just keeps coming. Like, I want to see him lose a match or two. I don't feel like he's lost one in a long time.
No, I mean, not that I can think of.
I can't really.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see if we can pull it up.
Yeah, pull it up, and I will continue to discuss why I think.
Continue to be preemptively
Yes.
mad.
So Andrade is, I mean, contending for world champion, right? Like, and is considered or billed to be as like a reasonable contender for the world championship. And then you have Darby Allin, who's kind of seems to have almost stumbled into it. Like, it kind of feels like he like walked into the room while they were determining who was gonna go for the world championship, and they were like, "Ooh, it'd be too awkward not to include you." Now,
Like, you took a left when you should have turned a right, so now we're stuck with
right?
you.
It's like, well, now that you're here, like, I guess you can fucking try, whatever.
That's like the school policy of like, if you bring a Valentine, you have to bring him.
Right? Yeah, that's exactly right. And his whole world title contendership like feels shoehorned to me. And
It does feel shoehorned now. All right, so yeah, I mean, Darby Allin is, you're right, Terminator, and his winning record of 2026 shows it. He's beaten Pac, he's beaten Wheeler Yuta, he ended the feud with the Death Riders, began it with the Dogs. He beat Gabe Kidd for the coffin match.
Mm-hmm.
He drove over the car. You're right. So he hasn't lost anything significant. He finished his business. Now he's turning to something else. But that's what's weird is he went into this feud with the Dogs, adjacent to the conglomeration, and then announces world title shot. Andrade is in as a mercenary for MJF.
right.
It's not too convoluted, but it's convoluted.
I agree. I feel like all of this belongs in the mid card. And I don't mean that disparagingly, just that, like,
No, everything needs a mid.
it all needs a mid card. This is solid mid card action that we're talking about, where it's like you got these like Quentin Tarantino-esque feuds, these like crazy car accidents, burying stuff in the desert. Like, these are the kind of segments that make make Dynamite episodes awesome. Like, or really push a Collision episode, something like that. These kind of segments, but like, I don't feel like they inherently translate to like, oh, this guy's really good in these segments. Like, he could be the best in the world.
Right. Yeah. The dog stuff I think is awesome, and like, it's weird that Gabe Kidd and Clark Connors still have a job there after kidnapping Darby Allin and assaulting the production crew. But you know what? Maybe they worked it out in therapy.
Yeah.
That's weird. But I love that. I love that style. And you're right. That belongs in the mid card. It makes it interesting. That's not the stuff that is going to sell tickets, if we think of it that way, in a main event slot. I don't want to see Darby Allin versus David Finlay in the main event.
No,
Just
not
don't.
particularly.
Not knocking them. Maybe some people do, and the Orbiters can tell us that we're wrong. Again, you are wrong.
Right.
But you can tell us we're wrong.
I'm happy to hear why you think that you're not wrong.
Right. And once again, take your money. But you're right. It belongs there. And Darby Allin right now, if he's going to stay in that orbit, he doesn't need to be vying for the AEW World Championship.
Yeah. No, I don't think so. But I think that he will beat Andrade, though. And
I do too.
it displeases me.
Look, let's both hope and pray to the wrestling gods, as they say, that Andrade is able to land his spinning back elbow out of nowhere and knock the tar paint off Darby Allin's face.
Three amigos into the message.
That would be awesome. Correct, done.
That's
love
right.
it.
2 sounds. Him hitting Darby Allin and Darby Allin hitting the floor.
That's right. That's right, because we are not above using an old cliche when they're good.
Nah, I use them all the time. Shit.
That's right. Dude, puns, like, I tell such bad puns all day long because it's so fucking punny.
Oh, very nice.
So bad. So bad it's good.
Did you hear?
All right, we've got this. Well, go ahead.
No, I had a bad joke too. But since I've already...
I need to
Since I've already started, did you hear the one about the Scarecrow who won an award?
No.
He was outstanding in his field.
So bad. Julia and Jude got me this Christmas dad jokes book.
Oh,
and
nice.
It's like these cards, and you pull them out, and they all have messages on them, or Christmas jokes, and they're so bad. But God, I love them. All right, well, could we make a wrestling pun? Could you do one on the fly?
You're doing it on the fly. Shit. Do you have one? Do you have one locked and loaded already?
I do.
All right, hit me with yours.
All right, let's just keep playing with Andrade and Darby Allin. Darby Allin and Andrade were arguing, but Darby Allin won. He got Andrade to do what he wanted. Do you know how?
How?
He twisted his elbow. So bad.
That's not terrible. That's not a bad one. That is not a bad one for all the...
Okay,
that's not a bad one for on the fly.
That's right. That's right. Speaking of on the fly, it feels like this next match was announced on the fly out of nowhere.
I agree with that.
For 0 hour. One of my personal favorites, Marina Shafir, and one of your favorites,
Alex Windsor. Alex Windsor.
Grappling over what? And why?
I don't know.
For the hell of it.
Yeah. I mean...
For the grap of it all.
Look at you.
I'm a machine.
Your body is a machine that turns wrestling opinions into puns.
That's right, yeah. My joints may be crap, but my puns are perfect.
Pun game strong here.
Oh my God. All right, let's get back to this match.
Wonderful.
I love these people, and I want to give it seriousness. And I'm not complaining about watching wrestling in general. I'm just perplexed because there's been nothing of that I can remember about beef between these
I don't
two,
think
right?
there has. They kind of just seem like, here's 2 strong ladies.
Yeah.
Which, again, not opposed to, but like, here's my opinion on this one. I don't super care who wins.
Yeah, I don't have a strong opinion on wanting a win.
Yeah.
I do believe it's going to be, let's see, Alex Windsor.
You beat me, but I also thought Alex Windsor. Although...
Oh, we align.
Actually, hang on. I'm going to withdraw my hands. I actually think Marina might have this one.
We were doing so well. We were doing so
There's a
well.
crack. There's a
Okay.
crack in everything. That's how the light gets in.
So good. All right, why do you think that? I'm not opposed because if I prefer her to win.
Mm-hmm. I think that, well, shit. Now I'm going to defeat my own argument with different logic. I feel like, so Jamie Hayter and Alex Windsor seem like they're being positioned to become dominant forces. But I feel like they have also been crushing it. Like, have the Birds lost?
No.
I don't think.
No. Did they go for the tag team championship and lose? Or no?
I can't remember.
Let's see. I'll pull
Yeah,
it
I was about
up.
to say, what is the Birds' record for this year?
Brawling Birds record.
Because I don't feel like they. I mean, I don't know if they're undefeated, but they are certainly like their kill death ratio is very high.
That's pretty good. Kill the others.
Yeah, like
AEW results. Women.
they've got to be way up there, and so that makes me think that, like, because I also think that Jamie Hayter will lose, right? And so if both of them lose, perhaps then they come back even angrier.
Okay, I could see that. All right, I think I don't think they've lost.
I don't think they have, but they've also had like a significant amount of like squash matches and like kind of like less consequential bouts.
The Brawling Birds have had 4 wins this year.
That seems pretty good.
So, 0 losses. Yeah.
Yeah.
They defeated the Inspiration on their first
Oh, that's
night.
right. I kind of forgot about them.
Yeah, they like came and then they're back on some indies. I think they're coming back. They defeated Gypsy Mac, Tyra Rusame, a duo.
Yep.
Tyra Rusame and Gypsy Mac. They defeated Becca and Viva Van, and then Charlie Evans and Kyla Knight. So they've just been squashing people.
That was, yeah. So it's like they're showing them, like, I think that they need some losses in order to have credibility.
Because you can't just book everybody like the monsters.
Yeah, and I don't feel like it doesn't seem great to me to go directly from squash matches into like, oh, now we squash main carders.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I'm thinking they might need to lose. Have I changed your mind?
I can totally see what.
Okay, you concede my point.
I concede your point. You know what, dog? You did. My girl needs a win. And if the Birds are going to lose to get angry, okay.
Makes sense to me.
I'm not just doing this to keep us all aligned. But I drifted away, but the arc of my orbit brought me back in sync.
Makes sense. Physics.
Marina Shafir.
We've aligned.
Okay. Yeah, dude, I get it. I think so. I can see it, and I can see that being correct.
I can see it. Yeah.
Okay. I like it.
Nice. Well, we will we will check back in next week to see how accurate our predictions were.
I know. If past experience shows, then we're going to be 0 for 6. But there's no way we can be that wrong again.
I don't think so. I don't think we can be that wrong. Like, there are some that I concede that perhaps FTR will win against Cope and Cage.
Yeah.
But like the rest of them seem like such sure things, though.
Yeah, they do. Especially because Ospreay coming back like this with this edge, it's got to be fulfilled, right? Like they've seeded it. You've got to let it come out. Don't draw it out too much. Let his bloodthirsty side come out.
Yes.
In a way that we haven't seen in a while, if ever.
Yeah, I think so. And I mean, Will Ospreay is great, but like, I'd be interested to see him doing something different.
I would too.
Yeah.
I would like to see some more on the mat stuff. I'd like to see that killer and see, but he's got it with the hidden blade. Like the hidden blade is already a finisher that is predisposed for heel tactics.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I feel like he's a proto heel anyway. Like, despite being very over.
Yeah, dude, that made me think proto heel, proto star. Our boy's down. Kyle Fletcher's down, dude, with the meniscal.
That was on my list too. That sucks.
That really sucks.
I wonder
if he's lucky, it's torn in the red line, so it can heal on its own.
Yeah, I had seen some kind of unverified posting saying that they had like seen him walking with a boot, which generally is a good sign, meaning it can potentially heal without major surgery.
Yeah.
So that would be a best case scenario, but even that is like, weeks and weeks of not being on it.
So do you think if he's out for a while, you think they strip him of the belt, make him lose it in a squash match?
I don't know.
I think they just keep
it on him. I think they keep it on him and have him do like fucking segments or something. Like show him on a beach in Australia, like the belt on a chair next to him.
That would be cool.
And he's just talking shit. like I'll fight you all whenever I feel like it.
Yeah. It's just a flesh wound.
Right. Like I think that you could do something with that, of like still having him remain relevant without him having to directly fight.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah,
that's weird.
That does suck though. With him out, Hangman gone for a while, Tony Storm out for reasons.
Yeah.
And then was it Josh Alexander out on injury as well, right?
Yeah. He got something messed up with his, hold on. I'm getting glitches again, dude. Anyway, on my camera, I'm trying to tap.
I'm not seeing him on mine. Just
All right.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you can clean it. Clean it out.
We'll see it in post.
Because whatever. Josh Alexander, he busted his knee out.
Yeah, that's right.
Right? Wasn't it his knee?
I think it was. He has to have surgery though. I feel like he said in Global Wars.
Yeah. He does. What's his name? Jake Doyle.
Oh yeah, bicep guy.
He's back working out, so I guess that bicep thing isn't so bad.
That sucks on like his first night out. Like, wasn't that their?
Yeah, wasn't it his
that
first
was their
night out
first
with
match?
their theme and
yeah,
everything?
with Davis and Doyle.
Yeah. Yeah, and then like he busted, you can hear him on the apron. I just tore my bicep.
Yeah.
No.
And then they just got to wrap it up. All right, well we're fucking done.
That really sucks. It's just, everyone's getting injured. There's injuries in WWE.
I'm seeing that.
I don't know. There was a big. Did you see on TNA last week? I don't know if it was one of their pay-per-views, but Mike Santana did this super kick to a Steve Macklin who was bouncing off the ropes, and he just nailed him hard, concussed him with a kick. It was, but the referee caught it and stopped the match, so like there wasn't any damage to Steve Macklin, but everyone's getting hurt.
Yeah, I saw the on WWE too. I saw the what's her name, Liv Morgan, just get a walloped. Like she has a goose egg on her.
Did you like turn the volume up on that clip? You can hear her and Roxanne Perez's
just
head.
Bonk a meeting of the minds.
God, dude. But then Stephanie Vaquer, who did it, she tweeted a picture of a baby doll with its head caved in.
That's very funny.
See, we can pull that picture up.
I'll find that.
The Orbiters need to see that shit.
But like, God, like Liv got fucking clobbered. Like,
yeah, she really did. They're in concussion protocol.
I saw that. Like, I don't think it was.
I think they'll be okay.
I think so too, but it was not. I don't think it was intended to be like that.
No, you just got to think. That's just what happens when you are simulating violence. Sometimes it's real violence.
Yeah, because she got clobbered.
Yeah. Because Stephanie Vicarious' one job was to push Liv into Roxanne, but their heads were just a little too close. It was no one's fault.
Yeah, no, I don't think it was either. And I mean, it was an interesting spot, and they seemed to be playing it up. So,
Dude, there's some other like big little talking points for our weekly wrap that I want to wrap.
Sure thing. What you got?
What you got? Because I know you got some heavy stuff. I was talking about my boy Kyle's
Oh, true.
knee injury.
Let's see.
I throw the nebula to you. yeah. Like I love all these terrible galactic puns. Like, here, hold the weight of this xenon gas.
I'm like, I'll just catch it.
Dude, we are we're the funniest.
Right.
We're the most well-read.
Sure.
We're the dorkiest.
Inarguably.
We're the coolest.
Totally.
We're the sexiest. We're it all. But right now, when I'm talking about passing you the ball of xenon gas,
You're talking about passing the gas?
That was some double dork shit. But that pun right there, you nailed it.
Talking about...
The only reason I'm thinking of xenon gas is because we saw that movie last night.
Oh, yeah. That is definitely on my list. Let's see. Let's talk Willow Nightingale.
Yeah. She's taking some hits, dude.
She is taking some hits. What did you think about her match versus Hikaru Shida?
I would have loved to see Hikaru Shida take the belt.
Me too.
I'm ready for Willow. I'm just ready for something else to happen, man. I don't like the character that's going on.
With Willow Nightingale?
With Willow Nightingale, yeah. It's too power of positivity.
I agree. I feel similarly. It's sickly.
It's one note.
It's sickly sweet.
Yeah. And it doesn't have to be. You can be that person, right? And I think she could be that person because she's got the Willow Poppy and then the Nightingale, the death metal. So even she knows that like you've got to have a little bit of both.
Yeah, totally.
Where's the black metal, Willow? Where is it? All you're giving us right now is some shitty ass music.
It's just like, well, gee golly, I sure hope my opponents have a good match.
Yeah. Dude, that really pisses you off. Like, you bring that up every
It's
time.
so
like,
annoying.
Is that one of those?
Like, come on, you're fighting. You're wailing on each other. Like, what? What do you mean?
Yeah, like, hey, when they wish each other good luck, or it's when she did it to Persephone,
Yes.
That's when it really got me. When she was like, good luck. Like, no.
It's like,
again, I say bad luck
yeah,
to
it's like,
you.
I want you to lose. We're in a competition.
Yeah. If you trip on your shoelaces, I'm going to pin you.
Yeah, that would be great.
Bad luck.
Like, that's a best case scenario for me.
Best case scenario is one of us gets pinned without actually having to harm the other person. Bad luck on you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Bad luck. Like if you trip and fall out of the ring and have a fucking concussion, and I just get to sit here and win, that's a best case scenario.
That's right. That's right. Hey, I'll just roll you back in. I'll roll your lifeless body back in. I'll pin you. I'm gonna go home and eat dinner, and you're gonna go to the hospital. But like that's best.
Yeah, but like that's what you signed up for. Like we're having a fight. Like we're having a fight.
Right. Yeah.
Oh my god, pissed me off so bad.
So where should she go if you're done with this? Where should she go for you?
Full dark. I want like full
black metal.
I want full black metal. Like here's what I want is full black metal Willow Nightingale teaming up with Dark Statlander.
Yeah.
To form a new
Dark Avenger.
Yes, to have like a Justice League Dark. To have these kind of like, and I want them to lean into this like dark cosmic motif with the two of them, and then Harley Cameron stays as a singles wrestler.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome. So if you had a tag team, if the Babes of Wrath have gone,
Yes.
but now it's the Lords of Darkness. Or some shit.
Yeah, something like that.
You could play if you wanted to. Who knows if they would? They could play with some Cthulhu stuff, like cosmic, dark.
Yeah,
you know, you could
tentacles and shit.
they could have some fun with it.
I think that would be a cool one if like Willow loses, is so devastated by that she sheds the entire like shucksy darns persona, leans shucksy darns.
Shucksy darn. I gotta find some way to weave that into my conversation with someone else today. Oh, shucksy darn. I spilled my drink.
Yeah, you can have it. Let me toss it over to you. That's a heavy one.
That was heavy. That was Xenon.
But yeah, that is my like wish for Willow Nightingale, Chris Statlander, and Harley Cameron. That is how I think it would be cool to play out.
So Harley Cameron this could be her time to have a run as either upper mid card or I don't know if she's ready. Maybe she is. I don't want her to be world
I don't either.
Right now.
I don't either.
No, but a TBS title reign.
Yeah, that could work.
While those other two are doing their Justice League Dark. Mm-hmm. All right, but if you've got the Justice League Dark, and then you've got the Triangle of Madness, that's two dark factions.
That's true.
Then you've got
Divine Dominion is dark. Oh, heelish as well.
Okay, but then you've got Brawling Birds.
Yeah, Brawling Birds is
they're poppy. You've got
the Inspiration,
the Love Inspiration. You've got the Love Bombs. But that's not a thing anymore.
The Love Birds. Love Birds. They said that. You were right too.
They did.
They did. I thought about that when they said it.
How hilarious! I sincerely doubt it, but how hilarious would it be if Tony Khan just found us and was like, "I do like."
It's like Love Birds, huh?
Yeah. No, they'll never know I stole this from a YouTube channel.
Yeah, he's like, I dare them to prove it.
Bitch, I will prove it.
Well, he's like, I'm a fucking billionaire. I'll bury you.
That's right. Me with all my debt will stare down the face of infinite wealth, and I shall emerge the victor.
Like a mighty moth from its cocoon.
I would emerge with him owning my house.
Yeah, that's legit. Yeah. And I would emerge working for him and not in a cool way.
That's right. We would be doing like all the bad jobs.
Like Janet. Yeah. Like I'm picturing like working in his garden. I don't know.
Yeah. We would just become his bitch. Boy.
Yes, that's it.
Like minimum wage. Dude, talking about boys, some of his boys. Chris Jericho's back. One of the founding fathers of AEW.
Sure is.
In that sense, is back.
And he looks really good.
He does look really good. Looks way better than when he left.
Yes.
And he knows it. The rumor is that WWE did extend an offer to him.
Interesting.
But that it was only going to be a retirement tour to lead into the Hall of Fame. And AEW said, look, you come back, we'll give you more money, and you can do what you want. Like, we can keep playing. And so he was like, yeah, that's it.
Interesting.
So I don't think he's going to do WWE retirement tour thing with Gunther killing him off. I mean, that would have been shit anyway.
Yeah, that one seems very feh to me.
Yeah. Okay, so he's back. He registered the trademark, I think, for the Cornerstone.
Oh, so yeah.
That's going to be, I think, his new gimmick, right?
I did see that, yes.
He's addressing it tonight. You know, we're recording this the night of Dynasty.
Right.
So we'll see.
Yeah. How do you feel about Jericho?
I am weird. I'm weird about it. It's hard to not be excited for someone with this kind of pedigree coming back.
Totally. I get that.
We cannot deny his impact on professional wrestling. Mm-hmm. Historically, I mean, he's been wrestling since the 80s, I think.
He's been around. He's been around for a long time.
However, he is a massive proponent of the MAGA movement.
Yeah.
And his wife was present and participated in the J6 event. So it's like, I know that about that man. I like to try to separate as much as possible artist and art. But with this kind of stuff, it's not possible.
That's hard.
Yeah, and so, look, maybe he's changed. Who knows? I doubt it.
Yeah, probably not.
I looked up. He did donate money to Trump's campaign. I didn't see if he donated it to this most recent 2024, but I know he donated in 2020. I don't know, dude.
I know. I mean, I'll watch if he's got, I'm not going to fucking turn it off when he comes on, but like,
no.
At the same time, I probably won't buy a Chris Jericho shirt. I'm not going to have Chris Jericho action figure on my fucking wall.
No. I'm not going to do anything like that.
I probably will.
I know, I listened to his theme song.
I was about to say
that it's a banger. That does give him money. There's a band called it Live and Breeze or something that did a cover of it. I'll send you that
yeah,
one.
I'd be interested to hear that.
So like, then he doesn't make the money.
Yeah, that seems fine.
I guess, okay, if somebody said with a gun to my head, if Bandito had his gun to my head and said, I'm about to 21 plex you unless you tell me, do you want him back or not? I don't want him back.
Ultimately a no.
Ultimately a no.
I mean, I don't feel like we were doing bad like before him. Like things are moving in a pretty good direction. I think that we have to be careful with the return of Chris Jericho and Cope and Cage.
Yeah.
Like they're both.
Yeah, those are two big things.
Yeah, because they're both coming in, both older, and like one of the big things that AEW has going for it in general is this kind of like, the world champion isn't even 30.
Right.
A lot of the champs are under 35. But when you look at like the upper card for WWE, it's all 45 pushing 50. These aren't.
It's stunning, dude. What they got going on?
Oh yeah, they got a
gerontocracy
going on in WWE right now. Yeah. And I don't want that for AEW, and I don't want us to get caught in the trap of like older star means better. Older ex WWE person means good. Therefore, they're coming in here. It's good.
Yeah. No. That mindset needs to die. I mean, and I think it has, but it does feel weird that both of them have come back and they both are evocative of the same kind of time period in WWE. Mm-hmm. And man, we just don't need that anymore. Like AEW is its own thing.
Yeah.
And let it be. Let it ride. Let it flow, baby.
Yeah, I agree. It's like it's its own thing, and like this bringing in a lot of ex-WWE people strikes me as like some year one shit.
It does.
As well, where it's like, okay, here's some year one shit. We'll lure you over into watching it with these wrestlers that you used to really like back in the day. And I get it. That's a viable strategy. I am not here to say that is not a winning strategy for like years 1 and 2. But once you kind of become your own thing, I don't feel like that's as necessary.
Mm-mm. I mean, if you were tuning into AEW, leaving WWE, and you're like, okay, Dynasty is going to be my tune-in spot, you would see people you recognize. Andrade, because he was recently in AEW. You've got Moxley, who, if you were around for the Shield, of course.
Yeah.
And then you've got a match with FTR and Cope and Cage. All four of them came to their prominence in television in WWE. So it makes sense that they might be seeding it with some familiarity, knowing that they're going to be having WWE fans tuning in.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's inherently wrong or bad, but like I think we need to pick our spots though, and when we've got, Wrestling pun. And when we have and when we have Kobe Cage coming in at the same time with Jericho, I don't know, it feels like a lot happening at once with that.
It really does. But Tony Khan's been really good about taking problems and taking shit and turning it into something really good lately. Yeah.
I get that.
So, yeah.
All right, let's.
What else? What else?
Yeah,
we got
before we go, let's do. Did you have a favorite match of the week?
Dude, my favorite match. All right, let me pull it up. I gotta pull up my notes from last week. You want to talk about yours while I'm pulling?
Yeah, I'll talk about mine, which was Andrade and Mark Davis versus the Rascals. Probably could have predicted that one.
Yeah, you love the Rascals.
Yeah, well, this one also had Andrade, and I really like Mark Davis, and I've really come to like him.
I love him too.
Yeah, I thought that Davis and Doyle was a cool gimmick, two big burly brawlers. But I've really liked Mark Davis coming into his own and kind of being forced to be, a separate entity from Doyle. But yeah, Andrade was a good tag team partner, which was cool. Then Mark Davis, I love his Enziguri.
I love it too.
I love it when he lands that. So cool.
What do you think his thing is that he does? That thing.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's this is your head. Bang.
Yeah, I guess so. It's his way of doing I'm coming to get you.
Yeah, kind of a Bandito-esque.
Oh, yeah.
Or Kenny Omega.
I was torn. Yeah. It's okay. I'm thinking of all the people now who do gun stuff. They all do it differently.
Yeah, that's what
Kenny Omega, you got Bandito, and then you've got this one, which if that's what it is, I like that.
Mm-hmm. That's a little different. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, I thought that they were. I thought that match was very fun. Rascals, they work so well together.
What's the top thing you like about the Rascals? And they seem like they're your almost dark horse favorite. You don't talk about them as much, but then every time they wrestle, you're like, oh fuck, the Rascals.
Yeah, that's probably true. Because I don't have any Rascals merch. I don't have any Rascals action figures or anything like that. But every time they're on, I'm like, oh shit, I hope the Rascals win. Mm-hmm. It's even in this one, I love Andrade and Mark Davis, but I was I want the Rascals to win.
Yeah, it's just your dude.
Yeah, that's I don't super know. I
have a Jon Moxley action figure, but I don't have a Mox shirt. I don't have any Death Rider stuff, but that's kind of how I feel about him. I don't really know why.
Yeah.
I'm just oh yeah, I just really want him to win. Everything is in.
Yeah, honestly, the Rascals remind me of dudes I used to know.
Okay. That's cool.
It's not it's kind of hard to explain. I feel a weird attachment to them because I've known and liked a lot of dudes like that in the past. Not professional wrestlers, but just crazy stoner type bros.
Yeah.
And so I'm oh, fuck yeah. I hope they win.
That's funny. Maybe that's why I like Moxley, because I'm oh, there's a depressed alcoholic who